morning, guys. Back at it with another MLB DFS slate. We just had guys nuke in our lineup. It was just unbelievable. We had a home run from Mountcastle, Adolis Garcia, Kyle Tucker, Santander. Descalfani kind of sold. He was doing great. He went 5 and 2/3, so we were 1 out away from getting the quality start. He ended up getting 28, which was fine. Michael Kopech is the best pitcher in baseball right now. Went 8 innings, 10 Ks, got the win. It was a great day yesterday. Kind of weird slate still, but what are your thoughts on yesterday?
Yeah, I think you kind of reverse jinxed Kopech yesterday for trolling him on the show, and then he went for 64. I mean, the optimal pitchers really were all in the AK range: Kopech, Perez, Detmers. That's kind of how we saw it. I mean, I wasn't gonna play Kopech, but Perez was fine, Detmers was fine, and we said Joe Ryan was in play. He gave you that nice floor of like 35 to 40. He got you 43, but it was hard to get to his price tag, so not that many people landed on him, and we ended up on Disclafani, just where our stacks left us. He was serviceable, but looking forward to today's slate.
Yeah, it's a weird start time. 4:05 Eastern, 3:05 for us. I don't think that's happened yet, but that's interesting. Some daytime baseball. Um, let's jump into pitchers because kind of the same thing as yesterday. There isn't much to talk about. So top pitcher percentage, this is where it's ranked at. Logan Webb, Hunter Brown, Zach Eflin, Aaron Nola, John Gray, and it kind of drops. Uh, if the Mets game didn't get postponed, I would kind of like Scherzer, but pretty much these four guys are like the only ones in contention, in my opinion. Maybe John Gray, but what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, for single entry, I would stay condensed to those top five guys. I think Webb is probably my favorite, with Brown being a close second. I never thought I'd see the day that Mitch Keller would be 11-5. Just absolute insanity what he's been
And
on.
and we don't know
This
why he's not on the pitcher tool. But I made a joke earlier, right before we started recording. They probably know no one's gonna play him, so they just took him off.
Yeah, I mean, he's looked fantastic. I can't blame anyone for playing him here if they really want to. I don't think I will. I'd rather prefer Webb. Miami's looked, I mean, they're just Miami. They're not very dangerous. They're projected to win. He's minus 170 favorite here, like Webb. Brown, obviously, against the A's, they're like minus 300 favorites. So you get a good percentage chance here to get the win points. Eflin looks pretty, he's probably three for me, minus 210 favorites. Also like their bats to help him get the win. I don't like Lauer at all, so I think they take him yard a couple times. Um, I see, as you show, Nola's getting like 25 to 30%. I can't do it. Look, I know the Cubs have struck out like top five, uh, most in the league the last month against righties or something, but he hasn't had over 6 Ks the whole year. And I can't do that. Also, John Gray's like okay, but I'd rather just find the extra 1,000 bucks for Webb or just play Brown at a similar price tag.
Yeah, I the Nola thing is just because he's 9-2 against the Cubs, and I get that. Webb looks good here. Brown, I think, is my favorite right now. He's 20 projected 21%. John Gray, 9,500, good matchup against Colorado, only projected for 6. I kind of like that's it's more of just the price tag, but like you said, you can pay an extra $100, get Hunter Brown with a better matchup, better opportunity to win. Eflin, sure, 11K or 11% owned projection. if you take anything away from us here, you got to either play Hunter Brown, Logan Webb, Eflin, or maybe John Gray. Those are like the only people in consideration. Everyone else is brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go under the top 6 guys for sure. Anyone below Nola just doesn't make much sense today.
Sorry, I don't know what the hell is going on outside.
Stacks.
Yeah. Sorry, my laptop was just bugging out. All right. So the top stakes here has got Yankees, Astros, Tigers, dear God. Philly, Texas, Washington kind of drops off here. What's standing out to you besides Houston versus Oakland?
Yeah, I don't think we need to harp on that very much, but the Yankees playing in the Great American Ballpark look pretty well against Weaver, who's terrible. I also think it's pretty interesting to see Detroit in the top 3. I don't think they're ever like within the top 10 on a main slate. So they're an interesting spot. I had to dig more into their numbers at Ballpark Pal. They probably project pretty well as a value stack. So if you have to pay up for like Judge, Rizzo, some Philly guys, probably Detroit fits well to get in the guys. I think the Rangers look fine again against Freeland. They just been smashing lefties. The Reds on the other side against Brito look pretty good, and then probably cut off consideration at Pittsburgh, Tampa. Tampa against Lauer looks pretty appealing, but I'd rather just they're more like a secondary stack to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see Detroit up here, I'm being honest. It's also just because they're playing the Nationals and it's Patrick Corbin Day for the Nationals, so they might nuke a little bit. I don't mind getting to a couple bats from Detroit, as weird as that sounds. Some secondary stack options I'm thinking. You actually pointed this out, your Cincy Reds against Johnny Brito. I think Brito's had like one good start. The rest have been either serviceable or brutal. Pittsburgh against his Brandon Fed, I think is his last name. He's a rookie pitcher. He's had one good start where he got 27 fantasy points. The rest were just single digits. So you can definitely get a little different and go Pittsburgh. I got a feeling once they update the stacks tool, they might jump up a little bit, but they're not going to jump up and be like, you know, the chalkiest stack. Definitely like Yankees, Houston. Definitely will get a little Philly. That's kind of it. I feel like it's your considerations should be Yankees, Houston, Philly, maybe some Detroit, Pittsburgh, Cincy, Tampa. Everything else is kind of like if you were to take someone from Colorado, you better just hope that they drop like 50. You know what I mean? Like they probably won't do too much. But now watch. Ryan McMahon's gonna get like 3 home runs and have like an Adolis Garcia game where he drops like 95 fantasy points.
All the guy does is just hit bombs. He's crazy.
You should have seen me yesterday when Mountcastle hit that home run. I found a stream at work and I just heard the sound of the bat. He just pinned that ball. I like sat up. I'm like, oh my God. Absolute nuke. You want to do home run calls or generator?
We can do home run calls first.
All right, lead us off.
So we both went 2 for 3 yesterday. That was pretty good. Looking to go back to back here. Gonna start with Real Muto, Jordan, and Brian Reynolds.
Well, the Reds just dropped their lineup. This determines if we play any India, McLean, Fraley, Steer, Stevenson, Senzel, Myers, Barrero, whatever your catcher's name is, Maley.
Mhm.
I actually don't mind this lineup.
McLean's still 2,400. That's pretty good.
Oh boy, you're getting some ideas.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh lineup just dropped too, and they put Sawinski in the 3-hole. That's pretty good.
Okay, not bad. I ain't gonna lie, I have two chalky ass bats for home runs, but I'm gonna go Aaron Judge, Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber's coming home to Chicago. It's only right. And then Corey Seager. He's due.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yes, dude.
all right. So if you played the lineup generator lineup yesterday, it been cashed, which is good. So we're back at it. I think it's like day 6 or something. I've lost track already. What are we thinking?
Let's go all stack types. Balance. And let's go ahead and lock in Hunter Brown. Yeah, we got some Reds.
It's a fucking game stack. I love it.
Yeah,
I don't mind this at all.
it's a little chalky.
Yeah, that's where.
An optimal
Yeah.
percentage.
Yeah, Brown, Rizzo, Torres, Steer, McLean. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. I don't even know what the over-under is for this game, but I mean, both bad pitchers. So, I mean,
10.5.
holy shit. All right, well, I think today's 20K to first is like $9 or something. So, this is where we're going to throw in there. I think that covers everything. Any final thoughts? Something that we missed out on, or what do you think?
I think we pretty much covered everything. Looks like a pretty good slate for tournaments today. So look forward to our lineup maybe 15 minutes before lock. And make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And to check out Stochastic's links in our description.